to my sister's godfather, which is right here. His name is Jean Delva. And this is how I see him raising his kids, so I wrote a poem and I dedicated it to him. And this is called Sensible Father. Ha! Sensible Father. If you were not sensible for us truly, you would have let us do whatever we want. Even though we criticize your style, criticize you for the style you are directing us, you always stand firm on the decisions that you take. Because you do not want us to fall in a deep well where we cannot dig ourselves out of tomorrow. Even though you are a pain in the butt with strict decisions, we say thank you when things are hard in the house. You don't run and leave the family, so we can swim for ourselves to handle things by ourselves. But you stand firm with us. Thank you, sensible Father. This one is basically a teenage. This is about teenage things that teenagers go through, and people might think like teenagers don't go through a lot of stuff, but well, I did. Yeah. So I believe teenagers go through a lot of stuff, and I'm going to be explaining it through this poem. And this is called Teenage Tribulation. One has heard that teenagers today has it easy compared to a blast in the past. I disagree and I beg to differ. And I say it is the complete opposite. We do have a better way to live. Sure, technology has made it easier for us to live, but teenagers have it harder. What do I mean by that? Well, teenagers face more challenges than any other time today. For example, many teenagers are battling with drug addictions more than ever today, facing jail time more than ever today, fighting early teen pregnancy more than ever today, and don't know what to do, getting shot from gun violence more than ever today, suffering from the disease called AIDS more than ever today, being traumatized from a rape incident more than ever today, dropping out of high school more than ever today, not pursuing a further education more than ever today, freaking out over a career choice because they don't know which career to choose more than ever today. Now you know that teenagers back then were not presented with all these kinds of tribulations, as much and less tough. Yes, the world is more modernized, but no, he has not decreased life's sorrows. Better yet, it has not made problems disappear, like it was in the Garden of Eden. Thank you. Oh yeah, I forgot to say, the second book was called My Psalms. And I have some over there for anyone who wants to buy. It's only $12, I think. The price was reduced because I went with the company. Well, if you didn't know, my culture is Haitian, and this is what I've written about what it means to be a Haitian in the Haitian culture. And basically it's called Home Will Always Be Home. And here we go. Home will always be home. You can slap the heck out of it all you want. Home will always be home. You can speak about it as badly as you want. Home will always be home. You can hate it all you want. Home will always be home. You can dirty it all you want. Home will always be home. You can stop the heck out of it all you want. Home will always be home. You will always be someone from home. You can go live in another country. You will always be someone from home. You can pretend that you don't even speak Haitian Creole. Home will always be home. If you know how to drink pumpkin soup, because that's something we drink every January 1st, we drink pumpkin soup, then you are someone from home. If you know how to read rice and sauce pois, sauce pois is something that we eat with our rice, and you are someone from home. If you know that May 18th it's blue and red, it's Flag Day for blue and red, then you are someone from home. If you know that a lot of blood was spilled to give January 1st, 1804, then you are someone from home. The minister, or AKA the United Nations Army, can increasingly give color out to the people. Not being political, yes I am. They can increasingly give color out to the people, but home will always be home. Because you don't have no choice. You can go live in space, or you can go live underwater. That's not going to turn you into a mermaid if you go live underwater. You cannot separate yourself from home, because no matter what happens, home will always be home. Thank you. Well, my father's not here today because he went to a missionary trip in Cuba. So that's why I'm not going to read any poem for him, but I'm going to read a poem for my mother. She's here. The poem that's dedicated to my father is called Papa Lakai, which is home, father from home. But I'm going to read the poem called I missed the poem. Bear with me. Found it. Why am I announcing all this? This is called Thank You, Mother, and this is a dedication to her. Mother, I am calling out, Mother. We cannot forget the sacrifice that you did for us. After God, we can tell you, thank you for our lives. After Jesus Christ, you gave blood for us. Your blood was shed while we were getting out of your womb. We as children and youth do not know how to thank you for the big, incomparable, indispensable heart that you have, especially for our Haitian mothers. Even when we are in prison, you never lost faith while asking God for a chance for us. Even though we are on the electric chair, you would always stay on your knees, praying for God, asking for a chance to save us. Every married man who's here today, go home the mother of your children. Every daughter and son that is here, don't forget to constantly be praying for your mother. And remember to thank God for a strong mother that He has given you. I personally want to thank my mother for being my mother, for doing all the things that He has done. And since Mother Days have passed, I'm going to say it again, Happy Mother's Day. Thank you. I'm going to read it for him anyway, for my father. This is a poem dedicated to my father. And you can see how he is throughout the poem. This is called Home Dad. Or Father from Home, but it's called Home Dad. Home Dad, How would we be if you were not a home dad? After God, what direction would we take if you were not a father who cares? We have to thank you because after God who is in heaven, we can say it is because of you that we don't have to do bad things in the society. The same way that God chastised the ones that he loves, that is how a father from home corrects a child that he's proud of. I have gotten a lot of spanking. Not anymore. When they do something bad, it is the biggest error that a child can do is when you do not take note when home dad is giving you direction for your life. If I was you, I would listen to Father from home because it is in his hands that God has put good advice from home that we can take out as a good citizen and child this life. Thank you. How am I doing on time? I didn't press the timer.
I don't know. Why don't you do 2 more?
Okay, that's great. Oh, I found a great one.
You're all great.
This poem is basically how I want the culture that I came in, which was the Haitian culture. This is how I want Haiti to be in the future. And I don't know if I'm gonna be able to see it when I'm alive or maybe the next generation, but I said it anyway. I wrote it down, and if it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, I'll be disappointed. And basically, I put a verse on it. This is Jeremiah 31. I said USA, Haiti, and then Israel's connection. That's what I wrote on the phone. Okay. Where am I? The poem is called Where Am I? Where am I? Oh my Lord. Maybe it is a dream. I still do not understand. I look and see many groups of descendants of Africans, multiracials, Arabs, European, Asians, Hispanics, Indians, and Israelis. People that come from every race sits down at a table and giving jokes. I say, why makes you guys connecting like this? Cannot be possible. They say to me, this is because we are from the same country. I ask them, where am I? Tell me. And they all answer, you are at home. I started laughing. I said, stop playing, guys. This cannot be home. They said, where do you think you are? I say, I must be in Germany. Because I see there are beautiful beaches, gardens, beautiful cars, beautiful airports, beautiful schools, beautiful hospitals, beautiful people, beautiful houses, and beautiful streets. Where am I? This cannot be home. Well, then I must be in Japan. Because I see there are many ethnic groups, such as Diriko Leapoi, which is rice and beans, bouillon, which is stew, rice and sauce pois, griot, banana free. And I say, where am I? I must be in Italy. Because these guys take a plate of pumpkin soup and started pouring on a plate for me. They call it soup jumeau. They say to me, drink and you will see where you are. I started to drink that soup, pumpkin soup. And I said, this is better than lasagna. Wait, I will tell you what am I. But wow, this is so tasty. You gotta pour me another plate of pumpkin soup. Thank you.